Indonesia is becoming one of the biggest investment destinations around the world. From its booming export economy to rising property prices, and most excitingly, its digital transformation from the Fourth Industrial Revolution. These and others are continuously pushing Indonesia's investment landscape. From 2016 to 2021, the nation has collectively received close to 180 billion US dollars in foreign direct investments, and the majority of these in 2021 came from prominent nations such as Singapore, Hong Kong, China, the US, Japan, and the Netherlands. Moreover, the Indonesian investment landscape seems to be just starting after its blockbuster companies going public and its recent economic shifts. So how did Indonesia become such a hot investment destination? And what are the biggest drivers bringing forth economic activity to the nation? Before we move on, don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe for more. Indonesia's economic strengths are continually seen by all nations around the globe. Why? Because it is a strong export-oriented nation. In fact, in 2021, the nation had a total sum of $231 billion worth of exports and only had a total sum of $196 billion worth of imports. This implies that the country has more than $35 billion in surplus goods. This suggests that the country is enjoying a huge surplus recently. This likewise means that Indonesian goods are seeing a strong demand globally. This is crucially important to Indonesia as an investment destination, as it shows how exceptional the country's trade system environment is. These exports are largely influenced by its mining sector, which also plays a key role after it became the fastest growing destination for investment in 2021. Indonesia's mining products have always been a major part of the exports of the country. From 2006 till 2017, it has continually been a double-digit part of the entire export of the country. The mining industry, however, is being viewed quite unfavorably recently due to its damage to the environment, despite remaining strong investment going into it. But this has also become a massive opportunity for the country, which is being seen as the next biggest destination outlook, which is the government-fostered green economy. Becoming a renewable-first, low-carbon, socially inclusive, and having a sustainable landscape country has played a huge part in driving these investments abroad. These have led global firms to look at Indonesia for building factories, specifically on the electric vehicle sector. EV projects from South Korea's LG Group, China's contemporary Amparix technology, Foxconn from Taiwan, and many more are all keen on using Indonesia as a base for EV production. This is because of its abundance of natural resources, some of which are vital for developing the future of transportation. One instance is Indonesia's move to the production of lithium batteries. The nation has one of the biggest reserves needed for creating these lithium batteries, and with the help from Australia, its neighboring country from the Pacific, it can become a leading electric vehicle and lithium battery manufacturer around the world. But most importantly, the entire bulk of this green investment is expected to create 4.4 million jobs and increase the national gross domestic product of Indonesia by as much as $41 billion by the next decade. The future, on the other hand, is brighter than ever, being held by Indonesia's new sovereign wealth fund, as it is changing the entire country's landscape. The wealth fund, commonly known as the Indonesian Investment Authority, is looking to expand on the overall national development of the nation in infrastructure. These range from a lot of projects such as road, railway, buildings, or even the new capital, but may also go back to its strategic locations such as its mining on natural resources and even the manufacturing of the country. But what really matters is that it opened up a new way to fund these projects. And it is attracting international investments that are keen on looking at Indonesia's overall economic development. These investments range from hundreds of millions to tens of billions of dollars. The most significant ones are the likes of the United Arab Emirates, where it injected over $10 billion, Japan, where it committed $4 billion, and the United States with $2 billion. More will likewise follow in the future. These three components are just part of the bigger picture on why Indonesia is such a hot investment destination. There are far more out there that are ultimately bringing the country forward, but the fact of the matter is, Indonesia's overall country is on its way to becoming a global hub for several industries, and we are just at the beginning.